Good afternoon. It's Saturday, June 26th. So I'm going to try to answer a request to demonstrate the actual glazing of this big bowl. Now, as it turns out, I've accidentally bumped into something that I needed to discuss yesterday, and that is the size of the big bowl. Okay, someone mentioned using some commercially available rectangular containers. The problem is all that glaze that goes into the corner of the rectangular container is wasted. That is, wasted. I mean, it's taking up space, but it's not in any proximity to what you're trying to glaze. On that same principle, I'm discovering that this is probably too big because I'm a little short of glaze. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one, which is functionally just barely bigger than the bowl I'm glazing. But that means that there's room for the bowl I'm glazing and pretty much just enough glaze to cover it, which is all I need to do. The other option, of course, would be to mix more glaze. But depending on your work schedule or whatever, you can't always be topping up your buckets so that they're 4 or 5 gallons full. So I run it through. I've used a paint mixer on it because all the glazes settle to some degree, some worse than others. And in fact, if you've got a glaze recipe that settles badly, it's a good reason to get a different glaze recipe. So one of the tricks too is to know where you're going to put it. It can be very awkward to have some heavy, freshly glazed object and then look around trying to decide where to set it down. Okay, so commercially available tongs. I'm not sure that any other profession uses them. And then one of my favorite parts of this is the pouring back ceremony. And obviously with the great big bowl, that's quite dramatic and sort of a leap of faith because you're sort of vaguely aiming it towards the bucket, hoping you don't end up with any on the floor. So, as you can see, the actual doing is relatively quick. It's the getting ready to do. As I think it was Brancusi said something along those lines. Doing things is not difficult. Getting ready to do them is the problem. Anyway, have a good day.